Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. We've done a lot of work to the car. We'll give you a quick update. In fact, we're in the middle of something that we haven't told you about, and Jason's probably getting tired of holding it, so I'll show you. Yeah. Currently, we've got the rear end sitting on a transmission jack. Just took it out of the car, because, yeah, I don't know what's going on there. One wheel wonder?
One wheel wonder. We need to fix that.
I mean, I think we've got enough power to probably turn both wheels. Jeez, lose it off the jack. We might need that housing, or don't we?
Nah.
I mean, I see some packages back here thanks to Quick Performance for hooking us up last minute. We're supposed to leave, what, a week from today, so plenty of time, guys. You know, time to install new parts. I mean, nothing better than wait until the last minute, like usual. So we've got a, what is this? The Bad Boy Burnout Max 9000 Double XL, they called it. So we don't even know what's inside there. I mean, it's a Ford 9-inch. We've got a brand new set of axles there. And then there is, in that green tub on the floor behind Jason, is a 40 spline spool center section. So that's what's going in next. So once we get this down out of here, I'm going to give you guys some updates on the rest of the build, and we'll continue from there. Might as well go ahead and get this off the stand here, so that way we can... You gonna be able to get that by yourself, or...?
I think so.
I'm waiting for the trailing arm to hit you at the stomach or something there. Jeez! Well... Alright, well, that's down. So now we need to open up the new package there. And, let's see what this Burnout Master rear end's got in store for us. Don't fall down. Alright, while Jason's opening this up, I actually looked up. It's the Bad Dude Tire Roaster 9000 Double XL from Quick Performance. So if you got an 89 Camaro, or, I don't know, 82 to 92... yeah, get yourself one of these Bad Boy Tire Roaster 9000s from Quick Performance. Shoo, buddy. Well, he hooked us up. We got full back brace, everything on here. That's for our torque arm. So we've got everything there. And this was a last minute deal, so a huge shout out to Quick Performance for actually getting this out for us. I know they kind of slipped us ahead of a few other people, so I guess they hooked us up. I'll put it that way. So thanks again to them. We appreciate the support. Now, the goal is we need to get that bolted up in here somehow. Jason's got a package here somewhere with, well, probably right there, BMR with new lower control arms and also the... everything's kind of getting wet back here. We got too much crap sitting here. But yeah, we've got the new panhard bar that goes from this side to the rear end, and new lower control arms. So we'll get that opened up. Let's get this sat up in there. And our biggest goal, right now we're running Bluetooth Driveshaft, guys. So we got to get a rear end in here. Like I said, it's Tuesday, the week before we leave. We got to get somebody on the Driveshaft right away here. And then we can finish some of the other things like, you know, fuel lines, some important things to make the motor run. And I'll give you an update up above here in just a moment.
How are you getting up?
Oh, can't see. Light up a little bit more. Now your head out of the way. Oh, there's a blanket in there. You might want to get that out of there before you burn it up. Ooh, yeah, look at that. Alright, so we ended the last video there, or the last clip I should say, it was the other night, working on the rear end, which we got finalized. Got the torque arm all done, and today's Friday, so we're supposed to leave, well, I'd like to leave Tuesday, but it'll be Wednesday. But Jason just got the drive shaft from the shop, made this thing overnight, so we're hoping it's going to work. I mean, we know it's going to fit in the transmission, because the yoke came from there. It's a matter of how good Jason did on his measurement. Pretty short, if you ask me.
Story of my life.
Let them know your personal life.
Where's that line that we had? Yeah, that's stuck out a 1/4 inch more than we thought. Where's
Well, the guy said make it
right there.
45 1/4. So he missed our mark. Jason shortened it up 1/4 inch, but Hey, you know what? We might actually get some rear wheels turning here. No more Bluetooth drive shaft, so maybe eventually here we'll let it down and show you what we got going up top.
Chrome.
Chrome. It's gonna make it go faster.
Yep. Might as well get her bolted in then, huh?
No. Well, I guess, yeah, here, while I'm down here, lower control arms, all of our... Oh, Jason, what is this?
Let me see. Who did that?
Wow. Well, anyways, reinforced it with these pieces here. There's a 1/4-inch plate on the bottom to weld the two sides together. And then this pipe going from the back all the way up to the front.
Let's see what the front looks like.
Don't don't look at those either. Those aren't much better. And then we got obviously the BMR lower control arms. You got the BMR panhard bar. Again, quick performance with the rear end. Everything's looking great down here. BMR bar, we did have to the torque arm. Did have to modify for some reason. I had to cut this tube actually back and weld the end off. But here's what it is. We got it in there. It's all bolted in. So when we let her down here in just a minute, when Jason gets this bolted in, we'll show you the updates up top. All right, here's an update on where we're at on the top side of the car. We went ahead, got our fuel cell mounted up here. Also went ahead and made an enclosure. We got a lid here. Yeah, lots of things wrong with that, but we won't talk about any of that. We do need to get a vent for the top corner there. The return line's hooked up and the feed. And let's see, we got a little bit of patchwork to do. A little bit of holes in this thing. So patchwork there. We're going to do some hood pins in the back here up through the trunk lid because the key lock is all messed up and this has got the electronic latch mechanism in it. Moving inside, went ahead and crudely patched up some of this floor work here. Got a little bit more to do up front and then got the tabs welded in for the seat, so we're good on that side. Here you can see the fuel enclosure there. Got to finish hooking up the rest of the shifter cable. That's about done. And then I showed you guys the steering column in another episode there. And then moving up front to where everything's happening right now. We got to finish a few gaskets up here on the hat. What else we got? Jason's taking off power steering lines right now. We've got to get the feed and return. Went ahead and picked up that Volvo electric power steering pump there. Distributor wires, all that stuff are in. New plugs. Went ahead and patched up these firewall holes. We got to do throttle cable, master cylinder. Dry sump lines are all done. Went ahead and made an alternator bracket. Got that all on there. Blower guard, I think, just needs one more piece made here. And then went ahead and got the radiator all fabbed up. All the hoses are good to go. Jason put the coolant temp sensor in. And then we're going to mount the power steering pump over here. And we've got a catch can and our oil system there. That's pretty much it. Zoomies on. Got to finish hooking up the return. And I think we should be ready to start this thing up. So hopefully in the next few clips here, I'll get a couple more of us working on a few things, just hashing the rest out. But I think tomorrow, oh yeah, we got the main thing, duh. We got to mount the Terminator yet, so it ain't going to run until it's got all the wiring hooked up. So that'll be the main thing, getting all the wiring up to our fuel pressure sensor. We got to get in here, and then obviously coolant temp and everything else. It's not going to run any kind of timing off of this because we are running crank trigger, and we're just going to set it down there as a static. And I got to mount like the 7AL and stuff. So we'll probably mount the battery and things right on the passenger floor. So I'll get to work on that, and then we'll be closer to starting it.
Motherfuckers! What's up, motherfuckers? 69.
Oh, you know the combo now?
Yeah, 69. How's everything going, guys?
Need a shifter. You got any?
Ooh, you want to take one out of the Aurora?
It might work. Is it a two-speed?
I gotta have a f***ing beer. Fuck it. This fast? That's good. So, what's going on?
Trying to figure out a shifter right now. How many days we got now, Carl?
About less than 6 to 9. I'd say 4 to 5.
Shit. Okay.
All right.
We're getting close.
We're getting close.
No wiring.
Tomorrow I gotta go to church.
I guess you're going. I'm not.
We gotta pray for our f***ing sinners. There ain't enough f***ing prayers in the world to save me. Alright, let's figure out what we're doing here.
All right.
Alright, let's get to work here. Come on. Come on, Doc. Hey, let's leave it. Bye. Hey, pick it up. Alright, hang on. Alright, here we go, buddy. Come on, Steve. Right, there we go. Alright. Where's it going?
You can't shut them when they're on the hoist. The car is twisted. Carl's taking the first test drive.
What do you do here?
What?
You make this fucking shit.
Pull it back.
Okay.
No, let the lever go. Just pull it back. No, that's drive.
Okay.
Now lift it to go into low.
Okay, there you go.
Now just give it a good smack.
Oh. Bagel. I want a bagel for lunch. I want a bagel for supper. I want a bagel for... Peace on earth. Oh, Noel. I love you like my wife. A little bit less, but... Oh, no, a little bit more. Okay, I got a guy here.
All right, we're back. It is now Sunday night. It's like almost 10:40. We're getting close to crunch time, but we're not down to the wire yet. We've got everything pretty well hooked up here. Headers are on, all the sensors, coil, all the fuel lines, everything, all ready to go. Don't have the blower belt guard on. That'll be a last minute thing. We've primed the oil system. I've got all the wiring. Not going to say anything professional, but it's hooked up. We'll put it that way. So there's the crude wiring set up. I still got to do the EGTs. But at this point, it's the moment we've been waiting for. I'm sure you guys as well. We're going to get some gas. I got methanol in the tank here. Yes, that is an air hose blowing in there because it's not flowing to the front for some reason. So we got to figure that out. It's all downhill, gravity fed, but maybe there's just air in the line. But we got to get some gas so we can dump it down the hatch so we can get this thing primed up. And then we'll give it the first test fire. Where's Carl?
Everything ready?
Yeah. Now if it catches on fire or not.
I never checked the belt. Is it not going loose or?
No, it looks good.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me let this one out here for a second. Alright, I got my display, so. Is that started up back up then?
Yeah.
Fire in the hole! We might have did something right for once.
Ooh, you can be loud. Why is it revving up so high? You weren't even on the throttle.
Too big of a hat for it. What's the hat set at? Is the blade shut? We don't know.
Well, they're at the stop, so I don't know what the.
Well, I don't need shit.
They could probably want us to adjust them.
Yeah. Alright, when I fire it up, everything looks good. Remember, just try pushing in on a couple of butterflies. Alright, fire in the hole. Okay, take number 69. Alright, fire in the hole. All right, so that's going to wrap the video, guys. As you see, we got the motor started running. Got a little bit of a tune in it, thanks to Steve Morris on my motor. We're copied some of that over. Jason's working on some of the last minute things here. But we're going to wrap it there, guys. So next video, we're going to take our first test drive in this. Oh, we'll go somewhere. We need to make sure these tires are going to spin and burn some rubber off. So we'll see you in the next one. Thanks again.